Welcome to Bessie and Bubbles.
Welcome. Cheers.
It's been a minute since we had a podcast together.
And happy 2026.
Happy 2026. This is our first podcast of 2026. I don't know when it's going to air, but yes.
Yes, how fun.
That deserves a drink, babes.
Yes, so delicious.
I'm so excited about what we're talking about today.
I'm excited too.
And it came from the socials.
It did come from the socials. It was something that caught my eye.
Yeah.
And we would like to share it with you, our friends, and really start this whole discussion. I'm just going to phrase it as mind over matter.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty simplistic. So here it goes. This was from the socials, Instagram specifically, and it's a lemon test, right?
A lemon test.
So here's what I want you to do, and friends, do this along, all right?
Okay.
I want you to picture that you have half of a lemon in your hand.
Half of a lemon in my hand.
Yeah, and I want you to feel it. It's just been freshly cut. Right, and I want you to feel the juices coming down, right, as it would with a freshly cut lemon.
Yes.
All right, now what I want you to do is pretend to bite into it, right? I want you to bite into it. I want you to taste it. Oh, those juices are all running down your hands.
True.
Now your saliva glands, start to going, and like you're getting that juiciness, spit in your mouth.
So true.
It's mind-blowing, right?
Yeah.
Well, your brain is that powerful. Like, literally think about it. You don't have, you have nothing in your hand right now. Nothing. I basically just told you what you had in your hand, but there isn't anything there.
Right.
So even though your eyes can't see it and your nose can't smell it, your brain believed it and your body reacted to it.
That is so weird because I have like right here, I'm picturing what it would be to bite into a lemon is so sour. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, some people might love it, but I would say the majority of us.
I would love it, but it still makes my mouth all juicy.
I know.
Yeah.
But I think even more so is the fact that there isn't anything in your hand, and yet the way your body reacted was that there was.
It's a great experiment. It's a great experiment.
I mean, I don't know, friends.
So what does it show us?
Well, it's that your brain is that powerful, and yet your body reacts to it.
Your body does react to it.
And that's what we were just saying. It's really a mind over matter situation. And what we want to be able to talk about today is just that, in how the body reacts from the brain and how powerful your brain is in what you tell it, right? And what you tell it and what you've heard over your life really is impactful.
I believe this.
I mean,
and we've lightly touched on it in other podcasts.
We have.
But once we started diving into this, we're like, amen, amen.
Yeah.
Like, it's so true. People, listen, this is so true.
Yeah. And even more so, I love this.
Okay.
This quote is, your brain doesn't argue with you, it agrees with you.
Say it again, you whispered that.
Your brain doesn't argue with you, it agrees with you.
It agrees with you.
So think about this. Whatever story you tell or you repeat, consciously or not, fact or fiction,
right?
Your brain works to prove that it's true. Think about that. Think about it. Whatever story you make up. So it could be true. It could not be true. It's just whatever you keep saying and thinking of in your mind.
Your brain thinks it's true.
Your brain proves it to be true. And
because you keep saying the same thing.
Right. And so the science behind that, right, is that it's real life plus affirmations working together.
Okay.
So I think about some things, right? And we'll get to the affirmations part, but just how the brain works. So we've talked about this before, right? As being Gen Xers, how we can remember words to like all the songs from the 80s
or my home phone number.
Right. Addresses. Where we were on a specific date and time.
Absolutely.
Right. Yet we can't remember like, what we had for dinner last night.
I definitely can't remember the password I just did.
No.
Or
and I don't remember
the address.
Yeah, I don't remember anyone's phone numbers.
No one's phone number.
Actually.
And they just told me, or names. Ugh.
Yeah.
So bad with names.
Yeah. So the science and the fact behind that is our brains are story-keeping machines.
Story-keeping machines.
So
okay.
whatever stories, right, as we talked about, they're not truth machines. So
it might not be the truth.
But it's the story that they've heard and that we keep telling it.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
The brain's number one job is to keep us safe and not happy.
Well, I appreciate it trying to keep me safe.
Right? But think about it, that's where the heart comes in, right?
Yeah.
That's when we get into conversations of, lead with your heart and not your brain, because you're, in relationships and things like that, right? We've talked about
because the brain can be fooled,
right?
Apparently,
because we've talked about trusting your gut, right?
Yeah. And your intuition.
Yes,
we had a whole episode on intuition.
Yeah. So if we don't intentionally choose our thoughts for our brain,
right?
Guess what the brain's going to do? It's going to choose it for us based upon what the brain has heard.
And past experiences.
Right. And it might not be true, but it's just the brain, again, it just keeps, it just, whatever stories have been told, it doesn't have to be the truth, right? That's where lies become truths.
It's like science.
This is facts.
This is facts. Like we researched this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So the brain as a belief filter. Your brain is only a filter. If you can just understand that at a basic level, your brain is only a filter. The brain works as a filter, not a fact checker.
Well, that's also true because the older we get, the less filter we have.
Oh, yeah. I could go talk to Charlie right now, and I will tell you that is very true.
Are we going to intentionally hurt someone's feelings or whatever? We're just going to say, whatever.
Yes, and you all know old people, that's true.
Yes.
The brain is, okay. So what they're saying is that once you believe something, like, I'm bad with money, I just told you I'm bad with names. Once you start believing those things, your brain and your body will react to that. It's just...
That's crazy.
I know, but it's whatever you tell yourself.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
Another example is I always choose the wrong relationships. It's too late for me. We've heard people say that to ourselves.
We have always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Oh, good things never happen to me. I never win at anything.
It's very
list
true.
Could go on and on.
It's very true. So your brain looks for evidence to support what it's being told.
Okay.
So it'll look for past experiences. And if your past experiences haven't been good,
right. Yeah.
then that's what it's looking for.
I guess so. And it's more of a nurture versus nature.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Just think about the stuff that our parents told us
when
we were growing up. And I'm not knocking our parents, but
it's
some of the things.
I'm sure our kids as well. If we told our kids things,
Yeah, but I don't want to take responsibility for that, so I'm just going to blame it on our parents. But I'm telling you, so I was a weight loss counselor for years, and I remember one of the things that our parents used to say is, you need to finish everything on your plate because why? They're starving kids in Africa.
Yeah.
We've never said that together. Did your parents tell you that too?
Yes. So I think everyone's heard that.
So you have that in your brain.
Yes.
So then as you get older and you're at a restaurant and they bring it, your brain is still thinking, I need to finish everything on my plate because they're starving kids in Africa.
Or you need to finish everything on your plate in order to get dessert. Oh. That was another one.
Did you get that too? Yeah, we didn't get dessert.
Yeah. Well, Not that we had it every night, but
I'm saying you can go back to those things. So your brain is looking for evidence to support something, and that's what it's pulling from, like past experiences. And for us, it's usually how we were raised. It can be one thing that happened to you that has to do with trauma, for sure.
Right, 100%.
But I think more commonly, it's about what we were told again and again and again, because your brain believes what's repetitive.
Yeah, I agree. And it's not just our parents. I mean, it's caregivers, it's teachers, it's
friends,
past partners and friends.
Past relationships,
think about it. Yeah, I mean, if you were in a relationship, I mean, we've talked about narcissism and things like that, and think about, like, you could really
if you were put down, that's why you feel that way. Yeah.
So
yes. Because your brain, you're very likely to think that.
Yes.
And your brain is looking for evidence. And you're like, well, so-and-so said that you were 25 times. So.
Right.
So that's also, they say, why two people can experience the same event and interpret it differently. I see that. And the examples, it shows up in dating.
Okay.
I might be heartbroken about something, and you're like, that's a gift that happened to you.
Okay.
And we have never done a podcast on that, but you know what I'm talking about. One day we will. Yes. But you know what I mean? Like,
I agree with that.
Yeah. So they say aging. Two people can experience the same thing and have two different interpretations of it.
Well, and
because it's what we were told in our past, because everyone's got a different path they came from.
This is very, very true. I think it's also, we've talked about the glass half empty and the glass half full. And I think that this probably relates to that as well, right? Instead of, I have to go to work, I get to go to work.
Yes.
Right?
I provide for my family. I get to go to work. Yeah. What did I tell you after 2026 happened, Kim, about my age?
I'm
going to be 56. You're like, no, you're not.
I mean, you are, but
I am going to be 56.
But we are both going to be 56. But we'll wait till we get there.
Kim, you're very accurate in your assessment. But she's like, stop rounding up so much. You're not 56. I'm like, I'm going to be 56 this year. You're like, in 7 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Slow the roll.
Yeah, every year she does that to me. But we did actually do that. But
we have fun with it. I mean,
we do. And we're very much the same. Like, we feel like our age, we're both 55 and we're both going to turn 56 this year.
Yeah.
But we say we get to turn 56.
We get to.
We think that we're in a good place in our life at 55. We're happy with the humans we are.
We're healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, health is extremely important, right?
And I don't know that people in my life told me that. I think if I remember what my mom was at this age, I would have thought she was like old.
Well, we have talked about that as well. We look at our grandmother's pictures and... I think each generation gets younger and younger looking. So it'll be amazing to see what our kids look like at our age. But that's science and technology and all the other things, right?
Yes, and it's learning.
Yeah.
And that's the point, is that you can relearn. You can start telling yourself something different than what you have been telling yourself the whole time.
Absolutely.
Like, this is the time for change.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I would say as Gen Xers, it's not like our lives are half over. It's like the back nine is just beginning.
Okay, Rue.
Right?
The back nine is just beginning, though. And I love that.
I think I play better on the back nine.
I'm playing way better on the back nine than the front nine, for sure. They say career confidence and also body image.
Yeah.
Body image is huge. I think that...
I agree.
There's so much more acceptance now, and all you have to do is start telling yourself that you love yourself and that you're happy with the fact that you can even get up and walk and do things. If you just start changing that self-talk, it will get rid of what you were told maybe when you were younger or by someone in your life that was nasty.
Yes, this is true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And also as Gen Xers, I feel... there's not, I mean, the competition, if it was there...
Competition.
...is not there as much. And I'm talking about body image. I'm not trying to compete with 20 and 30-year-olds. Like, right? Like, that's the thing, right? No. That's not, and not that I'm competing, but I'm saying holistically, like, I'm feeling good about myself and where I'm at in my
I think there's a whole lot of more acceptance.
To get to something else.
Right, but I think our society has been more accepting of, like, women looking good in their 40s and 50s, as opposed to what, if we could pull up pictures of our grandparents in 40s and 50s, like, I don't think they were like, I still wear a bikini.
40-something years ago.
Right. So my confidence is that I am what I am. I don't have a perfect body, but I'm still putting a bikini on because I want my stomach tan. You know what I mean? Right. Like, I don't know that our grandparents probably did that at my age.
And you and I differ with that because I will never put a bikini on.
I know, and we talked about that on a podcast, actually.
Sorry.
Okay, so affirmations, which we have talked about on, we have alluded to them, we have talked about them on different podcasts, but this one we're talking about, well, first of all, why they don't work. There's a couple of reasons why they don't work.
Right.
Sometimes they're too big and unbelievable at first, and the brain will reject the statement if it feels like it's fake. Like, if you tell yourself, you're like, my affirmation, I'm always late. So I'm not, but you could say that.
If you said, right.
Yeah, and you could say, well, I'm on time all the time. Your brain might say, that is too much of a leap.
Right. Because you're not.
Too much. Right. You could say, I'm wildly successful. I make $3 million a year. And your brain would be like, you're on the couch and you don't even have a job.
Right. Okay.
So you need to, like, make it more realistic, still positive.
Right.
And this affirmation that you are repetitively going to keep telling yourself needs to be at least somewhat achievable. I can't tell myself that I'm going to play in the NBA. I'm for a number of reasons. Right.
I could think of one specifically.
The fact that I'm a girl.
Oh. Well, that would be WNBA, but...
Okay. Like my height?
No. Well, maybe that.
Also, okay.
I was thinking about your knee. Like...
That's so sweet of you to think that I could do it if I hadn't had knee surgery.
Yeah, I didn't even think about your
Kim,
height.
You're so sweet.
Yeah, anyway.
No, but there's a lot of reasons. What I'm saying, if you give your brain a super unrealistic goal, your brain is not going to work for you. No. Just so you know.
No.
Okay? So what they're saying is, like, instead of saying, I'm wildly successful, you could say, I'm learning how to trust myself again.
Okay.
And that is something you could say every day.
This is true. Can I actually have an affirmation.
I love that you are willing to share this because it's super personal. And she showed me a picture of, like, a handwritten note that she has.
Yeah, it is handwritten.
Yes.
I have it at my desk.
I love that you're going to share this.
I read it. I should have brought the handwritten, but that's okay.
No. Pull it up on your phone. Show the picture. It's a handwritten note.
Yeah, it's handwritten, and I read it every morning, and also during the day, if I feel some anxiety, more so, whatever. Say there's a big call with a client or something happens that's not so great.
This is so good. Okay.
Anyway,
the fact you're making it repetitive and then using it when you know your body's going to react differently is awesome. So, okay, please share, please.
Okay, so here's my affirmation. I am able to overcome anything in my life. I am grateful to God for all He has given me. I am a confident, strong, and successful woman. I welcome change and the opportunity it brings to me. I am worthy of love and deserve to receive good in all areas of my life.
It's awesome.
That's it.
It's beautiful.
And it's something that does, it does calm me. And when I read it, I'm like, yep, let's go. Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Right?
So the science behind what we're suggesting we all do together to be our best self, honestly, and to break patterns that have happened for years and years is to be repetitive about something positive. Start talking to yourself positively and be repetitive. They say that, I love this quote, repetition builds neural pathways. Neural pathways.
This is science.
It's science. It changes your brain.
It does. It does.
Your brain doesn't know the difference, remember.
Right. And think about it,
It makes it factual if you keep telling your brain an affirmation like that.
And with the new year, right, most everyone has resolutions that...
Some people do.
Right?
Yes.
And some people don't.
Yeah.
But I think the key that we've always heard is if you want to make a change, you need to do it for 21 days.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that this speaks to that, right?
It does.
It's repetition. It's repetition. It's just showing up.
Yeah.
Right? And doing it over and over and over again.
They say the brain doesn't know the difference between a repeated thought and a fact.
Well, again, we just talked about that.
The brain doesn't know the difference. So your body is going to react based on what you're telling it.
That's how powerful the brain is.
Yes, that's how powerful it is.
I mean, it's insanely powerful.
Yes.
So,
okay.
All right. So, we touched on this a little bit, but again, the brain is listening, right? And it hears whatever it's been told, right? And some of what has been told to us, right, we inherited. So, or what you're...
Everyone knows we have inherited those thoughts,
so,
right, for sure.
I know, some people have made an expression like, oh, we come from a family of worrywarts, right? We just worry about things constantly, right? And I'm sure our friends have heard that as well, right?
Yes.
So
there's also those families of negativeness.
Yes.
Or like super sarcastic where they were like beat on each other about stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I grew up with 3 brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the dialogue, it's that inner dialogue, right? That runs through our brain that we probably subconsciously, like consciously we don't think about it, but it's there subconsciously. Yeah. So most of our inner dialogue isn't our own, right? It's something that we either, I'm going to say inherited, but we've heard it from our parents, we've heard it from our caregivers, our teachers,
our spouses,
as we just talked about. It's
coworkers.
It's more of nurture versus nature.
For sure.
Right? So
I agree.
And those could be things like you should be grateful. That's just, it is what it is. Don't rock the boat, Yeah. And so if you think about it, when you hear these voices of doubting yourself, who is that voice? So
the first step is to see if you hear yourself doubting yourself.
Yes.
You should ask, where did that thought come from? Is that what you're saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, who said that? Yeah.
Who said that? And why are you thinking about that now? Because think about it. If it's something that you heard growing up, that might not apply to the person that you are today.
Because we have changed so much.
If you're hearing this as a teenager, right? And I'm sure we all have, and we're, Gen Xers midlife right now, like we're completely different people than what we were 30 years ago.
Yes.
Right?
You are completely different.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Than the stuff that you were told as a teenager or in your last marriage or in your, you know what I mean? Like when you were heavy, you were told certain things and now you're not.
Right.
Like,
or in a job 10 years ago or 20 years ago. You're totally different.
You're different.
You're more experienced. So
the first step is really just thinking about where that thought came from.
Yeah.
Who told you that?
And actually, being Gen Xers now is the best time to reprogram that.
I agree.
What do you guys think about that? I just said we're on the best back nine of our lives.
I think so too, though, because we've done a lot already.
Think about how
and
much
we have new
experiences.
Yes. Yeah. And those new experiences and how we are and what we want to be and what we still want to accomplish should definitely overpower what we were told when we were 10, 8, 9, 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 10, and think about even, as I look on the socials and just publicly, right?
Yeah.
Particularly for women, So many women are building themselves, reinventing themselves, different career avenues, 50 plus. I mean, even 60 plus. Like, it's amazing that that we're doing this.
Yeah.
And you know what? We can.
We absolutely can.
We have the power. We have the means. And
we have the confidence now.
We do. And we believe that having a positive mindset and using your brain to your benefit will help you get there.
Absolutely. Do you know what we did a year ago?
Oh, a year ago. Yeah.
We were drunk at Evansari. And
we might have had a few cocktails.
And we decided to have a podcast.
We did. We did.
And probably anybody we would talk to were like, what?
Yes, whatever.
But we actually did it. We did our research.
Mm-hmm.
And we bought a backdrop that Kim thought was going to be so tedious. Remember that? It was so great. And we got some equipment and bought microphones. And we talked about what we would do. And we started a podcast at 54 and a half. That's lasted for at least a year, and we still love doing it. And we have people that message us all the time that tell us that they appreciate the information we're putting out there. I love that for us.
I do love it too, and it's been so much fun.
And it is, it's not. This is just fun for us.
This is total fun for us, but we understand that you know what we wanted this to be helpful. Right?
We did. We did have a purpose in doing it,
right? Because we are of Gen X.
Yes, for sure.
This generation that is midlife right now, and I've referred to us as a sandwich generation, right? Because
are we midlife now at 55?
Why not? We could live to be 110.
Oh.
Think about it.
Okay.
Think about it. But point being,
I'm not living to 110.
We are a sandwich generation right now, right? Because we still have children that we are taking care of, maybe not necessarily in the house, but we've also talked about when they leave the house, they need you more, right? And then we're also taking care of our aging parents, if we are so blessed to be able to do that.
Yes.
So it's different. It's different than the millennials and Gen Z that are having babies and raising their kids right now. It's completely different. And I think that as Gen Xers, we are doing things completely different than what our parents who are baby boomers
every time
did it.
So if you have an affirmation, what do they say is the best way to make sure that it can be repetitive? Like this is something I've talked to weight loss clients about all the time. So
and friends, we would love for you to do this as well and share with us also, right? So this is to make our affirmations, like I just shared with you, actionable, right? And practical, excuse me. So first thing, and hopefully we do this, you say it out loud.
You have to say it out loud.
You say your affirmation.
You can read it, but you have to say it
versus silently.
Every professional will tell you that.
Yes.
Okay, what else?
Say it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
I've done this before. Say it in front of the mirror.
That's weird.
Say it in front of the mirror. You know what?
I'm going to say it's weird, but I don't usually do that, but...
or say it to your phone. Like, whatever you're doing. Ooh, okay. But I think as Gen Xers, we would just say it in front of the mirror.
That's what's recommended. I'm all for the science, so I'm moldable. Right? I can change. Okay.
I mean, it's the old phrase, fake it till you make it, right? If any of us, like myself, have done cold calling back in the day, they always said to stand in front of the mirror, smile, right? And act like you're dialing for dollars.
Dialing for dollars?
Yeah,
never heard
think about that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, if any of you did that, please let us know. I would love that.
Okay, what are the other tips?
Yeah, so if you have a phone lock on your screen, you can put your affirmation there.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
When my weight loss clients have a goal, I'm like, if it's a picture of you when you were in those jeans that you didn't, put it on your lock screen. Because you look at your screen all the time.
Yeah.
So your affirmation on your screen, and then every time you see it, I think that's great.
Yeah.
And then you say it out loud.
Yes, say it out loud.
That's how it becomes repetitive.
Exactly.
Okay.
I like this one because I'm a big fan of Post-its.
I love Post-its.
I love writing things down on Post-its and then sticking them all over the place.
Yes.
I know eventually after time the stickiness wears off, but you know what? Then just rewrite it.
I have heard millionaires talk about Post-its.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Brian
okay.
Buffini.
Oh. Well,
millionaire.
there you go.
Post-it on your bathroom mirror. When you're getting ready in the morning, wherever you get ready, right, doing your makeup, your hair, if you just have that affirmation on there and where you just repetitively say it out loud, it is literally going to change your day. This is like homework. But it's a little bit of work for such huge reward.
It is. And along with that, as to where we would say these things, right? Whether it's getting ready in the morning, whether it's, at your desk, right, as you start your day. Maybe it's in the shower. Maybe it's while you're driving to work or taking the train or whatever you do.
Right.
It doesn't, maybe
you say it to yourself in your office right before like a big call.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Or maybe it's right before bed, or it doesn't matter. Whatever works.
Yeah, I think your brain is very settled right before bed. That's a great time too.
Yeah. In fact, they actually say your brain is most receptive right before you go to bed. So something to think about. So the other thing, one more to add about where to put your affirmations. I know we've talked about this, and a lot of our friends do journals.
Yeah.
Right? So write it in your journal.
I do.
And maybe
it's in my journal every day.
Maybe if you do daily journal entries, maybe that's how you end your journal entry or how you start your journal entry.
And we've talked about gratitude journals.
Yes.
And you could be grateful for something and then also state your 1 or 2 or 3 affirmations.
Yeah.
And then that's written, you're writing it and saying out loud.
Yeah.
There's so much value in that.
Yeah.
So here's our challenge. We decided in this new year that we are going to challenge you guys as listeners, which means we're challenging each other.
Yes, absolutely.
We want you to pick one affirmation. Something, some I am statement. I am successful. I am money comes to me easily.
Yeah.
I am loved and accepted, right? Like there's so many different options.
I can handle
anything that comes my way today. Yes. Whatever you struggle with, I want you to pick an affirmation. And the way you can find out what affirmation fits for you, there's Google, there's so many different ways.
Absolutely.
But we asked ChatGPT, and so we do have a list, like in different categories, so we could post it.
We could totally post it.
We could post it.
We could totally post that.
We'll post it on our Facebook page. Is that cool?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So if you don't have one, go to our Facebook page, Bessies and Bubbles, and just search this episode, and you will find a list of affirmations in the first comment. And that is, just pick one. We're only asking for one.
Yeah, just one.
And for the next 7 days, tell it to yourself out loud every day.
Yeah. And see what happens.
Expect good things.
Yeah. And
we're so sold on this, you guys. Yeah. It's like magical.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's again, it's mind over matter. And I know that's such a basic phrase.
But that's a basic phrase because of the science, Kim. Yeah. This is science. This is provable science.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was thinking about, there are, we talk about nutrition and weight loss and so forth, or getting into shape or what have you.
Yeah, any kind of goal you have.
There's a reason why they have couch potato to 5K. You know, like
the plan,
like getting off, like just laying on a sofa, and then
for people that lay on a sofa and watch TV and don't run,
right, to running a 5K in like 30 days. I think it's couch potato to 5K in 30 days.
What'd you say about an elephant?
Oh, well, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One bite at a time.
One day at a time, you say to yourself something that you want. You envision yourself already having that thing, and just do it again repetition. We're only asking for 7 days.
Right.
How could this go wrong for you?
And let's remember, Rome was not built overnight. Okay? So.
That's a thing too?
Yes.
Rome is huge. Of course it wasn't built overnight.
Right. So if we're talking about...
We went from elephants to Rome?
Well, because they're both big. And...
Again, I would never eat an elephant, but apparently we looked it up. It is a phrase. Kim did not make that up.
No.
It wasn't out of nowhere. It actually is a phrase, but...
Right.
Okay. So we are challenging you guys in this year with a drink in our hand.
Yes.
To pick one affirmation. We'll even give you sample affirmation.
We're
pick
gonna
one
put it
sentence.
out there.
Kim had a couple sentences, which is great, but you could just pick one sentence. We're asking you to just say it to yourself out loud every day. And if you need a reminder, put it on your screensaver. Put a post-it in your mirror. Exactly.
Put it on a post-it.
Please do this challenge with us, and then come back and tell us how you did.
Yeah. And see what happens.
And we're going to do this. We're going to hold each other accountable. Today is Friday. And next Friday, Kim, I'm going to ask you, and you're going to ask me, did we do it every day?
Did we do it?
Yeah. We're going to we actually see each other every day. So,
yeah.
You know.
And, it doesn't have to be at the same time every day. If you want to, that's great.
Yeah. But they said repetition. Just keep telling your brain this positive thought, and your body will begin to shift towards it.
You might even do it when you brush your teeth.
That's a good idea, too.
Right?
All right.
So,
cheers to you guys. Thank you for hanging in there with us. We think this is so... I know there's a lot of notes and passion, but we wanted to get it right for you.
We did. Because
it's science. We're not making it up. It's not like just talking about nothing. This is science.
Remember, your brain is a very, very powerful tool.
I was going to say powerful tool.
Right?
Cheers to you in 2026, and also get everything you want out of life. We're rooting for you. Please do the challenge and let us know how you did.
Cheers.
Cheers, friend. You have to drink after you cheers.
I am. Jeez.
I saved one sip for the cheers at the end.
Oh, do you want some?
We're leaving that part in. No.
You want some more?
No, I just wanted...
share with you.
Okay. Now I'm out, so we could be out.
Okay.